Hello everybody, today we're going to do that video of the updated Rebel Clash folder. There are a few cards in the front from older sets which were given to me. Just holos really, not really anything noteworthy. There's quite a few nice looking cards, but I don't believe there's anything in value for anything that's in here. Believe everything is hollow up until that point, and here we have the start of the Rebel Clash collection. What I have done, as you can tell here, I've replaced any non-hollow cards which have a reverse hollow variant with the reverse hollows, such as Lombre and Ludicolo. Also, I've never actually pulled a Ludicolo non-hollow anyway. Rather than having a non-hollow and reverse hollow of each card, I'm just replacing the non-hollows with the reverses as I get them, or initially. I mean, there's some cards in here which come as a rare, which I've never actually pulled as a rare, but I've had the reverse hollow version of it. Obviously, you can tell from here I'm missing a Butterfree. That's that page. Missing Trevenant here. Then we've got the Rillaboom VMAX, I believe, is in that space. Eldegoss has its competitive value due to its ability. So when you play it from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. Very good for recycling anything important, especially if you might have expelled any of your resources and the only copies you have are now in your discard pile. Obviously, the space here is for Flapple. There's the Aptom we pulled recently. Obviously, here we have Ninetales and Ninetales V, I believe. That has a V on it. Sorry. Then we have here Arcanine. And then we have, I think Chandelure was the very first holo I've pulled from this set. And I'm happy with that. I do like the Chandelure. These two, I believe, are Cinderace V and Cinderace V Max. The starters final stages in V form, so Rillaboom V, Cinderace V, and Inteleon V actually have promotional tins that you can get them in, but I believe the product code for that is a promotional code, even though the card is identical. So as you can see here, Rillaboom V, you can actually get a tin which comes with one of these Rillaboom Vs, and I believe the card is identical to this one. However, the promotional code is not for Rebel Clash. It's like Sword and Shield promo, I don't know, number 22 or whatever it is. And so again, to be honest, I was debating whether or not to buy those tins just to fill out the folder a bit, but as they don't actually have the Rebel Clash code on it, I decided against that one. Here we have space for a Galarian Mr. Rime and a Gyarados, and that would fill that out. Now the rest of these ones I'm going to struggle with. I'm going to assume these two spaces here are for Inteleon V and VMAX. I know I've looked into these before, to be honest with you, but I can't remember them all off the top of my head. And then here we move on to Electric. We've never pulled a Luxray. The Electivire Rare I've only pulled as a reverse hollow. Then we've got our next page here. Now I believe this is Vikavolt V. It has an attack which is making it a very competitive deck. Basically you can, it only does about 50 damage, but the effect actually shuts out your opponent from being able to use, I believe, not supporters but item cards on their next turn. So it does hinder quite a lot of decks. You just swing for 50 and then your opponent is very hindered on their next turn. We have our Toxel in our reverse hollow, Toxtricity V, and VMAX. Obviously we've pulled the full art version of this one now, and then once I pull, hopingly, the VMAX Hyper Rare, which is the rainbow one, which we only have one Hyper Rare at the moment, which is Rillaboom VMAX, that would actually have got every Toxtricity in every form. Honestly can't remember what these ones are. I don't even know why. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, move on to Psychics. Galarian Corsola V is this space here. We then have, for some reason I've never pulled the uncommon here, which was the middle evolution. It's Hatrem, something like that anyway. So starting to pull that one, and then we've got a Alcremie here. We have finally got a Dreepy that took me, as a common, that took ages to pull. I got like 3 or 4 Dracloaks before I got a Dreepy. And then alongside here you'll have the Dragapult Holo, the Dragapult V and Dragapult V Max, which I've seen other videos on YouTube, and surprisingly they seem really easy to pull, and I haven't pulled any of them. So I'm hoping they come out eventually. We've also got Sirfetch'd missing there. Sirfetch'd again is one of my favourite ones from this newer generation. There's our Galarian Yamask, which I believe is the last common card I needed for this set. And then here you'll have, I forget how to pronounce his name. It's the evolved version. It's Runagarus or something. Because Galarian Yamask has a different evolution compared to its original form, which has a Confagarius, I believe. Then we've got Roly-Coly. So here we would have, I forget what the evolutions are called. That's going to bug me now. Basically, you've got this one, then you've got the evolved one, then you've got another evolved one here. That's going to bug me. If anyone remembers what that is, put it in the comments, because I'm going to be confused about that one. Then we've got Phalanx, which I believe that might be Phalanx V, and as this is Stojurna here, this might be Stojurna V, but I'm not 100% on that one. This might be Phalanx V, and these could be totally something different. And then we move on to the dark Pokemon. We've got a fair amount of them. So Trubbish on that page, so this would be Garbodor here. We've got Malamar VMAX, obviously need Malamar V. So to be fair, compared to other types in this selection, no Dark has, looking at it, the least amount in it. I'm only missing 2 more for that. Then we move on to the Steel Pokemon. As you can see, a lot of completions here. The only one missing on this page is the Aegislash, Aegislash, however you pronounce it. Then we're missing some more Steel Pokemon here. I believe that is actually a Snorlax for the normals. I think one of them is a Duraludon for the Steel Pokemon. I have pulled the not pulled the promotional one, but in the triple pack promotional blister you get a Duraludon in there, but again it's got a promotional code rather than actually from this set, so I haven't included that one. We have all the normals here. We're missing Diggersby. Can't remember what this one is off the top of my head either, to be honest with you. I definitely know it's not Greedent V. And then we move on to the trainer cards. Again, I'm not 100% on these ones, but there's only a few left. I know one of them's Boss's Orders, which competitively is one of the best cards from this set. It basically has an effect which switches your opponent's active Pokemon out with any of their benched Pokemon. So it's very good for, obviously, some situations. So if you take that, and then probably, I don't know if that is a normal Pokemon or a trainer card. So possibly want to either 3 or 4 more trainers to pull from this set. And then over here you'll notice that there's a lot of gaps because the actual main cards for the sets stop at number 174. There's 192 in the main part of it altogether. So up until 174 you got one of everything. Then 174 to 192 are your full art cards, and then you have your, I believe, secret rares, which include hyper rare and the gold print secret rare cards. So that would be where that ended, and then you've got all your alternate hearts to go here, and I believe Milo is 190, which we only have 2 full arts, which are Toxicity and Milo. Then you've got 2 more full arts, and you can see here, well, you won't be able to see because fortunately the zoom's not that good, and I'm not going to take it out. Rillaboom VMAX in this rainbow hyper rare print is actually 193 out of 192, and I believe once you have your hyper rares and your gold printed secret rares, it takes the grand total up to 208, which you can see I have not got any gold secret rares either. And that's basically where we're at the moment. I know that was a lot of information to take in at the moment, well, at the time, but I'm quite happy with how this is going. Like I said, there's a lot of rares, hollows, Vs, VMAXs that I haven't actually pulled, and I haven't had a lot of duplicates of either, so I'm really happy with how this is going. Once the new set comes out, Darkness Ablaze, I believe it's called, that comes out at some point in August. I'm not going to be buying as many Rebel Clash packs, but because of the overlap with how Pokemon do their promotional products, as you can see with the tins, for example, you get 2 packs of Rebel Clash, 1 Sword and Shield, and then an Evolutions, you tend to get 1 or 2 of the newer packs. So for Darkness Ablaze, I can fully well imagine they bring out tins, 4 packs, you'd probably get 2 Darkness Ablaze, a Rebel Clash, and then an older pack. So I believe when Darkness Ablaze comes out, if that is the case, I won't purposely buy any more Rebel Clash packs, but then might still pull more as I buy Darkness Ablaze items, which I believe the set does come out, like 100% sure it's the 14th of August. When that set does come out, I'll buy, I know, a couple of the items. Again, I don't think I'll be jumping for a booster box straight away. I would like to buy a booster box at some point, but to be honest with you, I'm happier just buying the smaller items at the moment, and we'll see how that goes. So for now, that is where Rebel Clash is sitting at. I would hope it'd be a bit better, but considering this is my first set, I have no illusion to believe I will not complete this, unless if I were to purposely go out there and buy the singles, which I guess is an option, but we'll see about that one. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll probably look at buying a few more packs of this item, like I said, tins and other things, up until the point where Darkness Ablaze comes out. Once that item is out, I'll give another update to this, and then if I get enough newer items from this set going forward after that, I might give another update. But yeah, I'm happy with it, and I will see you lot soon. Bye bye.